Good morning, everyone. We made it to day 2 of the Fill-A-Bag thrifting marathon. I'm definitely feeling the fatigue and the exhaustion from digging in those boxes for pretty much all day yesterday and then the hour drive to and from the sale. But the finds were so good, so I'm excited to go back today. And this sale only happens every couple months, so I have to push through and go get some good stuff today. If you missed part 1, I am thrifting for 2 days straight at an epic Fill-A-Bag sale. All right, let's go thrifting.
So as you can see, it's still pretty mountainous on the second day. There's still plenty to look through. I don't even think they add clothing from the first day to the second day. That's how much is there. I know they add shoes though, because I follow around the girl that adds the shoes throughout the day. Pretty much right away, I found these Rothy's just sitting there looking cute, so I definitely snatched them up. These had sold listings over $50. However, I priced these right at $50 because they do have a little bit of wear on the toe, as you can see. But yeah, definitely grab these, no brainer. Went to check in with my friend Sarah, who started reselling within the past year and has been absolutely killing it, and I'm so proud of her. I wanted to see her find so far, and she found these Charlotte Stone boots, which is a brand I never heard of, but I'm definitely going to keep it on my radar because she sold them quickly for $103. I'm so happy for her. She also grabbed these really cool Steve Madden platform heels that were very Barbie-core, and she sold these already too. And it was funny because I have sold that exact same pair of shoes in the past, so I told her definitely get them because they'll sell for you too. I bought these, which ended up being a silly mistake. I was initially excited because I looked up the brand, Stubbs and Wooten. It was a new brand to me. But it turns out that it's a very expensive brand of loafers. And I thought that the 2 different patterns were intentional, but come to find out, this was 2 different pairs of shoes by the same brand. And looking back at the clip, it's so obvious, but I just missed it in the moment. But on the bright side, I was able to learn about a new brand, and I will continue to keep my eye out for it because the comps are fantastic. Okay, I finally dove into the clothes, and I found this dress by Draper James, which, if you don't know, is Reese Witherspoon's brand. I think the consensus lately on this brand is that it doesn't perform quite as well as it used to because it's sold at Kohl's now. It's sort of devalued it a little bit. I don't know if this is one of the pieces that's sold at Kohl's, but it was nice. It is new with tag and it's really cheap. So I grabbed it and I think I can get 25 to 30, so it's really not bad. Had to get this for myself. I am a huge Eagles fan. Go Birds. Okay, this is a brand called London Times. This is a dress. Let me know if you guys have any experience selling this brand. I knew nothing about it except that every time I get it, it sells rather quickly. Not for a lot, but quickly. These screenshots that I'm popping up are all my personal sold listings from this brand. I was under the impression always that this was like a low-end department store brand. However, I just looked them up and I was very wrong. I found the brand website and these dresses retail for over $100, so might be a good brand to look up if you find it. I got this Free People sweater. I am typically very selective with Free People, but I got this one because it's a little bit older, so there's not that many of them listed. It had this cool black embroidery, cowl neck, and fringe hem, and it also was made from merino wool, which is a really high quality material and automatically increases the value of an item. So I'll see how that does. Had to check in with Aria, another one of my besties that also loves thrifting and reselling. Okay, this is a brand called Wool X, and when I picked it up and read the label, it sounded so familiar. So I think I have maybe heard other resellers on YouTube talk about this brand. But anyway, all of their clothing is made from merino wool and it's known for being very soft and comfortable. It's also quite expensive. A t-shirt from them, this is a men's t-shirt by the way, a t-shirt from them retails for between $80 and $100. I'm happy to report this sold very quickly for me for $36, so I really hope I find this brand again because that was awesome. This is a very expensive brand called Ghani that I've never found before. It looks like this crew neck has sold for only $25 in the past, which does make sense because it's pretty plain, but for only a couple dollars, I want to see how the brand performed, so I grabbed this. Here's a brand that I wish performed a little bit better than it did. This is a Bowden dress, and I've heard that newer Bowden does better than older Bowden. This is an older dress. However, I'm just so drawn to their dresses. I really like them personally, and I think they're really well made, so I have a tendency to grab them even when I shouldn't, but we'll see how it does. I think maybe 25 to 30 for this. I'm just not sure how long it'll take. This is Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply sweater, and I was initially excited. I thought that whenever you could find Denim and Supply, it's like a home run, but the comps for this Aztec print sweater were not that impressive, so it didn't excite me enough to grab it. This is an Eileen Fisher sweater, and this is a brand that has been so frustrating to me because many resellers talk about loving to sell this brand. And for me, it either sells for very little or it doesn't sell at all. So I'm so confused, but this is a plus size. This sweater is a 3X. And I've heard that plus size Eileen Fisher definitely does well. So I'm gonna give it one last shot. Looks like this can sell for at least $25. Okay, this is Sweaty Betty, which is another brand that I think used to be really popular, but it is now less so. But I never found it before, and this one was new with tag, so I do really want to give it a shot. I have it priced in my Poshmark closet for $24. I thought this top was so cute. It's just International Concepts, INC, which is a Macy's brand, I believe. But it was this pink and black floral pattern top. Very Y2K in my opinion, and Y2K style tops can sell, just based on the style alone, very well. So I'm gonna give that a shot and definitely use the word Y2K in my listing title. Okay, as I mentioned, they add shoes throughout the sale, and I think these were added at some point. These are Hokas. They are the Hoka Speedgoat 2 trail running sneakers. They have a little bit of dirt on the soles, but still plenty of tread and life left in them. So I have these priced at $59 in my Poshmark closet. This is a brand I like selling. These are Jack Rogers sandals. They retail for a lot. And when you see this signature whip stitch leather, that is a Jack Rogers sandal. That's like their thing. And these are like a gold and denim pattern. I think I can sell these for $40. Last find of the day, but certainly not least, is this Missoni dress. It was this awesome, funky, abstract print with a mock neck and bell sleeves. It looks like a similar one sold for $100. That's really exciting. Their dresses retail for in the thousands. You might know Missoni because they did a collab with Target a while ago. And the thing about this dress is it is not Missoni's signature print. I'll pop up a couple pictures of what their signature pattern is, and you'll probably recognize it. But I still think this one will do well, and I'm really excited to get it listed and see how it does. We checked out one more thrift store at the end of the day, just really quick, but it was hectic in there and we were thrifted out. Then we enjoyed some well-deserved treats, and that was the end of our thrift day. Hope you enjoyed parts 1 and 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!